Okay, our block of wood, the firm part of the foundation is 7 inches, but now that we've added padding, if we cut this with a 7-inch top, it's going to be too tight. So we need to look at it and kind of gauge it with the padding of how tight we want this to be. And I think 7 3/4 is going to be about it. Okay, so I'm going to mark a line at 7 3/4. I'm going to mark a line at the end of this. So now I have 7 3/4 on both sides. With that 7 3/4, I'm going to draw a 90 degree. You may want to use a T ruler on this one, but it's pretty close. Okay, now that's not going to be my cut line, but I'm going to get a square for where we're going to make those cuts. Now remember, we said that we need a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So on each side of that cut line, I'm going to mark a 1/2 inch. This is actually going to be my seam. This is going to be my cut. So I'm going to mark that. I'm going to measure 1/2 inch. Measure a 1/2 inch. Right here. Okay. So this will be the seam. This will be the 1/2 inch seam allowance. So I'm going to cut on the seam allowance. To the other seam allowance. So that now, when I sew these two pieces together, I can sew them just like that. Or just like this on the back side of the fabric to hit that seam.